Heidi, why have you got to sniff everything? Yeah, so I've got a DJI drone, 2 drones. Got a flip and a Neo 2. I've just been testing them now, and to be honest with you, I'm really impressed. Especially the Neo 2, which is this little dinky flat thing, which is something you can just quickly get out of your rucksack and fly around without even a controller. You're supposed to use hand gestures to control it, but for some reason it's not working. But you can also connect a controller and your mobile phone to control it. And I've had them all working apart from the hand gestures. Now, it may be because I've got a transistor connected to it. You put that on so that you can connect it to our C2 controller. I'm just wondering if that's connected, then the hand gestures don't work, so you've got to take it off for hand gestures. Anyway, we'll work it out. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with it, it's just a few teething problems. I'm trying to work out how to fly these things. And then the other drone I've got is called a flip, and it sort of folds away. It's an unusual shape. It's got 4 propellers, but they're protected by these 4 rings, and like I said, they just fold out. And it's quite big actually on your hand, a lot bigger than my last drone, but again it's protected, so it's got like obstacle protection. So if you look at a tree like I did, it's supposed to avoid it, or even if it hits it, it won't break. Hopefully. Just hope I don't do that and crash into a tree again. Anyway, my plan was I was going to go back to the place that I lost my first drone and use the other drones. I can't believe that. Somebody has just brought their dog on here and it's shit in the middle of the path. Yeah, as I was saying about this flip, yeah, it just unfolds. And I was going to take it up Beaconfell, and I was going to try and locate my other drone, my first drone that I lost, in the tree by flying that drone towards the tree and videoing it and panning around and zooming in and this, that and the other. Anyway, I've not done that, so maybe another day. Anyway, even if I find that other drone, the first drone, it's probably going to be broken anyway because it's been raining. When I actually lost it, it heavily rained, so all the electronics will be bust. And it was only a cheap one. Well, cheaper compared to all the other drones. I'm going to stay there until probably someone else finds it, or a bird nests in it or something. Anyway, I've still got the controller, all the bits that go with it. I've put it on vintage. Put for sale, 60 quid. Obviously no drone, lost in a tree somewhere in Lancashire. Anyway, at the moment I'm walking around Layton Cemetery, which is a really nice cemetery. Lots of paths. I do like walking around here, it's nice and calm, chilled out. Maybe a bit morbid walking around the cemetery, but I find it very peaceful. So does Heidi. Lots of dog walkers on here. Go around here. I wonder if it's still recording. It probably is. Anyway, this is just another test of my other gadget, the Insta360. Oh, sorry. Panicked then, I thought I'd lost the cover for my camera. Okay. Treat. Oh, look, them cherries. Nice. Let's have a look at some of these gravestones. old this tree as I can climb it, right? Have a look at Heidi's head. She likes me waving a stick around me. Yeah, Heidi. Tree. Just look at some of these gravestones. They're proper old, aren't they? Church. Is it a church? Yeah, presumably there's services there. Anyway, I went up Pendle Hill. Was it yesterday? No, it was on Thursday because I picked up Heidi for my daughters. Anyway, we went up Pendle Hill on the hottest recorded day in temperature wise in recorded history. And I was trying out my Insta 360 just to see how it would perform. And I was really impressed with it. The only thing that I noticed was when I got to the top of the hill, the audio wasn't that good. Maybe because, Heidi, what are you doing? Just pull me up that path. Don't want to go there. Come on. Yeah, the audio wasn't very good. I don't know if it was the wind, not from my bottom, but from the weather. Maybe it distorted the audio. Or I also noticed on this there's a microphone at the front, but not at the back. So maybe you've got to have it turned so that the microphone is facing you for better quality sound. So I've got it facing me now. So if I just ramble on a little bit and talk and then turn it the other way around, does it make any difference to the audio quality? I've got that mailing app, you know, for birds, so you can tell which birds are in the vicinity. In fact, I'm going to try it now because I can hear a bird. Right, so I've switched on the app, a mailing app it's called, mailing bird app, and showing you what birds I can hear. At the moment I can hear a dunnock, Eurasian wren, Eurasian magpie, European herring gull, common wood pigeon. All them birds, 5 birds at the moment in the area. Bird song. Isn't it clever? Dunnock. Like, I'm not a bird watcher, but I saw it on Jeremy Clarkson's farm, and also some YouTuber, what's he called? Got a guy with a beard, used to be a car salesman and a diver, can't remember his name. Yeah, he was on it yesterday as well. I think he lives down in Dartmoor or something, wild camping. And I thought, that's clever, so I downloaded it there and then. And I thought I'd try it out in the cemetery. And it's just picked up all them birds. Yeah, it's like having these gadgets, but when taking all this video, camera shots, the Insta 360 camera and your action camera and your drones and all that, it takes forever to piece everything together, download it, and then edit it. It's the only thing that puts me off. Like yesterday, it took me nearly 4 hours, well, it was more than 4 hours actually, to edit all the footage that I took from the Pendle Hill walk and put it into something that I could upload to YouTube. But to be fair, the video was like half an hour long, which is probably too long. But if you were going to be a vlogger, I'd have stopped pulling me. Then it's a full-time job, I think. Now, if you're doing like 1 video a day, which I don't think anyone does that, it's probably every 2 or 3 days, I'm going to make it interesting, otherwise people won't watch it. If you're doing it once, twice, 3 times a week, then that's a full-time job, I think, to do that properly. But if you're getting thousands and thousands of views every time you upload a video, then I suppose you're getting paid. You're probably getting paid better than you would if you just did a normal daytime job. And it's a bit more interesting, a bit more fun. It's like now I'm just wandering around this crematorium, cemetery, whatever it is, just talking to myself. And I'm actually getting some exercise at the same time whilst I'm walking around. It's quite enjoyable, quite therapeutic. It's just the pain in the arse having to go home and download it all the footage, and edit out all the crap, all the boring stuff, keeping all the fun stuff, well, interesting stuff maybe. Right, let's have a look at this gravestone here. So this is in loving memory of William, beloved husband of Annie Dawn, died December 18th, 1925, aged 60. Sweet are the memories that never fade, of one we wrote but could not save. Also the above Annie Dawson died December 11th, 1943, aged 72 years at rest. So there's 2 people in there. 1925, that's 101 years ago. Well, nearly 101 years ago. It will be on December the 18th. Amazing, isn't it? And then his partner died 18 years later. He didn't last long, did he? 60. Like I'm 57. 3 years older than me. It just makes you think, but it puts things into perspective. We'll walk down here, Heidi. Come on. Birds up in here. Birds. Common wood pigeon. Good to try this in the garden actually. We get lots of birds in our garden. European herring gull. Come on, Heidi. Right, I need to get back and dump some clothes in the clothes bin, wash the car, get some beer, and get some breakfast. Morning. Burton's Biscuits, the home of the Jerry Dodgers. And they're very nice. And Maryland cookies. In fact, they do all the biscuits. I think every biscuit that you eat now is made by this place. Maybe not this factory, but by Burton's.